If you are trying to find out how to better use your S22, S22 Plus or S22 Ultra, then I have some tips and tricks and hidden features that you would definitely want to try out. Hey guys, I'm Nasser from an update and welcome to my channel. The S22 devices allow you to charge two devices at the same time with a single cable. To do this, just put the notifications shade down twice to reveal all your quick toggles, then sweep across until you find a toggle called wireless power sharing and enable that. Then just flip your phone over and grab another wireless charging device like this Galaxy Watch and place it on the back, and just like that you will be charging two devices simultaneously. This is especially useful when you are traveling because you won't have to bring a dedicated watch charger with you, and to be clear, you can charge any wireless charging device including AirPods and even phones. If you pinch in on one of your home screens, then tap widgets, you see now the S22 devices support smart widgets, and this allows you to have multiple widgets in one location. So if I select this 4x1 widget here and add it, it will drop the widget on the screen, and I can resize this horizontally, but you can't resize it vertically. If I tap off the widget, then I will be able to swipe through to see different widgets within this group. And if you long press the widget, you get the option to add more widgets to the group. If you jump into this widget setting, you see I can change it to black, change the opacity, and I can have it matching with the dark mode. Then tap save, and now that widget is updated. If you want even more settings, long press again and tap the settings, and here you can organize and move your widgets how you typically want them to appear on your phone. If you want more control over your flashlight, you can tap the flashlight text. You see you can be able to adjust the brightness between 5 different levels. For reference, here is the highest brightness and here is the lowest brightness. If privacy is a big concern of yours and you want to make sure that no applications are using your camera or microphone at all, then you can swipe across to find the quick toggles called camera access and microphone access. If you disable both of these toggles, then no application is going to have access to either your microphone or your camera. So if I go ahead and open my camera app, here you can see that it just stays black. If I don't turn on access, it's just going to stay black. If an app is accessing your camera or microphone, you get a little green icon in the right upper corner of your phone. And if you put a notification shade down, you see a green icon here as well. And if you tap that icon, it will tell you what's being used and by which application. And if you tap that, you can adjust the app permission for that specific application. If you ever forget what your Wi-Fi password is when your friends or family ask to access your Wi-Fi network, or are you just rather not to tell them the password, you can share your Wi-Fi password securely by pulling the notification shade down twice, tapping the text under the Wi-Fi toggles, then the settings here. After that, tap this QR code option here. Now open up the camera app on the other phone, and in the camera at your QR code, then there will be a little pop-up at the bottom of their phone. When you tap that, it will join right into your network. And if your friend has any other Android device, you can share it using the nearby share feature. Or if they have a Samsung device, you can use the quick share feature. The built-in keyboard has some powerful features to help you increase your typing speed. For example, you can just type the letters PRN and have an autofill with busy right now, call you back in a bit, or you could write the word email and have that filled with your full email address. And you can even have a super long thing like this. To set this up, you have to go to the keyboard settings, then tap the settings icon, then tap text shortcuts, and here you can create those custom shortcuts. Press the plus button and there customize the shortcut you want. If you want to move your cursor to a specific point, just long press the spacebar and drive the cursor around to get to the exact spot you need. When you long press the point, you get quick access to all the symbols. Just release and it will put the symbol into your text. If you want to edit the symbols, just drag over the pencil icon and you can replace any one of the symbols. If you definitely don't want to lose your Samsung device, so make sure you can always find it. First, go to Settings, then scroll down to Biometrics and Security, then enable Find My Mobile. This enables a ton of safety features, and to see what this is capable of, tap the Find My Mobile text. Here you will be able to go to this website address, entering your login information for your Samsung account and be able to find out exactly where your S22 is. So once you set this up, make sure that you bookmark this page on another device. And if I navigate to that website and sign in with my Samsung account, I will be able to see exactly where my S22 Ultra is. Also see what the battery percentage is and have a lot of options down here to do different things remotely with the device. I could make it ring, I can lock it, I can show emergency contact informations, message on lock screen, I can lock my digital wallet, and I can even lock the power off function, which will prevent someone from turning the phone off, because when the phone stays on, I will be able to track it. I can also track the location, which will give me update every 15 minutes on where the phone is moving. I can also remotely erase all the data, backup data, retrieve my calls and messages. I can unlock it remotely if it was at a friend's house and I need them to access my phone for some reason. I can turn on power saving mode to extend the battery life, and I can set guardians, and guardians are just people that you give access to your phone. So just let them locate your device, activate the emergency mode and make the device ring. If you are doing a processor-intensive task on your phone, like photo or video editing, and you want to speed that up, go ahead and pull your notification down twice to review all your quick toggles, then sweep across until you find something called processing speed and enable this. This is going to boost your processing speed to give you more performance. And if you tap the processing speed text, then tap details, you get more information about what's going on. Optimize is the default processing speed for the phone. If you want to get just a little bit more performance, you can switch it to high. It gets a bit faster performance, but it's still not going to cause too much heating. Then there is the maximum option, which is going to give you the best performance, but the phone may get a bit hotter. And since you are going to be pushing your processor harder, it's also going to reduce your battery life, so it's important to only use this when you need it. The next feature is pretty well hidden. To do this, first go to Settings, then Biometrics and Security, then scroll all the way to the bottom and go to all the security settings. Then scroll all the way to the bottom again and enable this option here called Pin Window. This will allow to lock someone into a single application, and this would be useful if a stranger asks you to use your phone to make a phone call. You can make sure that they only have access to this phone app and nothing else. If you tap the pin window text, you see another very important option that you want to enable, and it's this option here called Ask for Pattern Before Unpinning. And by enabling this, even if they figure out how to get out of the pinned application, they still need your pin to access anything else. So to actually pin an application, you first have to open the application, then go to the recent apps, then tap the app icon, then tap pin this app. And once this app is pinned, the only way to get out of it is going to be swipe up and hold like it is written in the text. So if I do that, it takes me back out to my lock, and that's why it's important to turn on the pattern or fingerprint requirements. By default, double pressing the side keys will open up your camera application. But if you would rather have that double press do something different, then just hold the side key and volume down keys for a few seconds, and that's going to bring up this menu here. At the bottom you will see side keys settings. Go ahead and tap them. Now you can change the double press shortcut from quick launching the camera to opening any other app you have installed. And beside applications, you can even use as a shortcut to quickly activate the flashlight. And now this is set for enabling the flashlight. If I double press the side key, it's going to turn on the flashlight. The S22 Ultra is a big phone. Unless you have big hands, it can be sometimes hard to use with just one hand. That's why I recommend going to settings, scroll down until you find advanced features, then enabling one-handed mode at the bottom. This allows you to swipe down on the home button to make the screen smaller. You can also move it to the other side and make it either larger or smaller to fit your needs. To get out of this mode, just tap anywhere outside of the window. If you tap the one-handed mode text, you can switch from gesture mode to button mode, which allows you to get to one-handed mode by simply double tapping the home button. The best thing about Android phones is that you can customize them how you want. When you are in home screen or any other screen and you pinch in with two fingers, then click on wallpaper and style, you will see color palettes. And here is where you can choose a different color palette, that it is based on your current wallpaper. You can also choose to apply these colors to apps, and once you are done, depending on what you choose, you will notice the different accent colors and icons. Then, this is another cool customization feature, and it's basically taking a video of yours and setting it as a call background. If you select that option, you will be able to set whatever video you would like to appear every time you get a phone call. You can even choose to use the audio from that video as a ringtone, and I really love this feature. So, here we have to talk about the S Pen again, because there is so much you can do with it. Within settings, if you toggle on S Pen to text and you open up internet browser for example, you will be able to write straight in the browser bar without having to type them. This applies to pretty much any search bar in any application, and it's just so much easier. You can even use this feature when writing out messages like in WhatsApp, but it can sometimes get a little bit crowded. So instead, another option you have is to click on the three dots and select handwriting within here. You can just carry on and automatically it will convert your handwriting straight to text. Whether you have really big or super small handwriting, almost every time it will pick it up perfectly. Then, if you want more brightness on your phone, even if it is full, within the display settings, you can toggle on extra brightness. Just keep in mind, this extra brightness will definitely drain your battery faster, but at least you have the option. Now, here is a cool tip when messaging your friends. If you want to send a super unique emoji, just click on this double emoji icon, then the plus icon, and in here you can choose any two emojis, and then also the animation you want for them. Once you are happy, you go ahead and click the done button and send this super unique emoji to your friends. Maybe you didn't know, within Notes, while drawing a shape, and if you wait and hold, at the end it will automatically correct itself, so you will have the perfect shape and not a weird wobbly one. And this is just so amazing. And to protect your phone battery, within the battery settings, right at the bottom, within more battery settings, here you can toggle on battery protect. And by toggling this feature on, your phone will never charge above 85%. And this will help the lifespan of your battery. So guys, hope this was helpful. Subscribe for more content and see you next time.